Hey guys, and welcome back to American Truck Sim. Let's top my seat first. Jesus, I forgot. I'm gonna need 2 feet. We're sitting on one of them. I've got like a second chair that I have to use for American Truck Sim, and it's horrible because my regular chair. People are like, Stage, oh, the audio quality is shit, you keep going away from your mic and bashing it and shit. Well, that's me fixed, okay? Sorry guys, I probably should have done that before the episode, but I'm a derp! Yeah, I've got a different chair because my other chair's got wheels on it, and I can't push the brake with my wheelie chair, because I just wheel all over the shop. Right. Let's, Excuse me? Oh, okay. Apparently we just weren't, There we go. Right, let's get over to here and see what we've got going for us. Right, what have you got? 27 bucks a mile. How good is that though? Like, legitimately, 27 bucks a mile. That sounds pretty good. I'm sure the one that we just done was like 30 bucks a mile though. 84 bucks a mile. 27's like the best we can get in San Fran. 23. Yeah, 27's like the best we can get all round, really. Like, round where we are, so. Let's just grab a hold of this one. It's gonna be 11 grand, I mean. You can't complain at that. Not really. Right, there we go, and spin our back round. Right. Let's get going. Nothing comes down here, so I'm not worried about looking. That's probably the world's most terrible thing to do. But yeah. I knew that nothing came down there, so I was fine to not look. God. Don't ever do that if you're driving. Like, yeah, nothing comes down this road, I just won't look to see what's going on. Yeah, definitely don't do that. Jesus. So I was sitting there, right? Between episodes, if you're watching this in the playlist, I was knackered during the last episode, and I was like, oh my god. And I felt it like while I was driving. I was so sleepy, and I was like, oh man, I need some coffee. So I stopped the episode. When I finished the episode, I was like, right, okay, I'll go and get some coffee. Go and had some coffee in my massive mug. It's like it's basically, you can fit 2 mugs of coffee in it, which is pretty much how much coffee I put in it is enough for like two cups of coffee. Finished that, and I was watching my good friend Avak. I was watching a Let's Play on his channel, like while I was drinking my coffee, like, as I normally do, keeping track of him. No, I was watching a Let's Play on his channel, because surprisingly I enjoy his content. I know. If you've ever watched it, it is a bit shit. Like, I understand his content is crap, but you know, I enjoy it. You've got to watch these people that produce crap content just to make them feel better. No, I'm kidding. His content's actually very good, which is why I watch it. Obviously, I wouldn't watch it if I didn't think it was. So yeah, so I was sitting watching one of his videos, and I was falling asleep in my chair. I was like, what the fuck? And I just couldn't fucking handle it, man. I just could not handle it. And then like I got up and I was like, Stage, why are you falling asleep? You just had like an unhealthily large amount of coffee. Like, you should not be falling asleep right now. So I got up and I like had a workout, got my heart pumping, and then like I woke up, but I was like, Jesus Christ. Have you ever had like a lot of coffee and then fell asleep? It is one of the most hideous things ever. Like, I do it most mornings. Like, I'll get up, I'll get a cup of coffee, I'll drink the coffee, like I'll go back to bed and drink the coffee, and then I'll fall asleep because I'm an idiot. But when you wake up, it's like, oh, it's horrible. It's so horrible. Like, I don't recommend it. Don't even try it. Don't even for science it. It's just a horrible thing to do. I actually have a story that I didn't tell you guys. Story time with Stejo and all that. I was at the an anime convention in Glasgow a couple of weekends ago. It was Rycon. Also, if any of you guys like are around Glasgow or anything like that, anytime I go to these events, I do post on Twitter. So if you want to meet up, then like I post on Twitter. I basically post on Twitter when whatever the fuck I'm doing. So follow me on Twitter if you want to meet up whenever I'm in town or anything like that. If you're around Glasgow, because I'm always up for a chat. Anyway, right. So we goes to this Rycon place, right? And not only is it like fucking trash tier anime convention, I'm not a big anime fan to begin with. Like, I felt super out of place there because I had no idea who any of the fucking cosplayers were. I had no fucking clue like what half of the anime were, and it was like super awkward. But I was with my mates, and some of my mates are right into the fucking animus, so I went along. They were trying to get me out of the house. So I went along and I done like the usual Stejo thing, which is almost crashing. No, I done the usual Stejo thing, which was just slag the fuck out of everyone that I see. One of my mates was like, "Oh, Stejo, you should just vlog it whenever you do anything like this." I was like, "Dude, if I vlogged it, like half my channel would fuck off because of how vitriolic I am." I suppose that's what you keep me expect. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Come to my channel, what do you expect? Some guy being vitriolic towards everything and anything. And top level gameplay. You've got to remember that one. I don't know, so pop in the comment section if you guys want me to vlog stuff like that. I will be vlogging Insomnia that I'll be at, but that's more for that's basically because in order to get invited to these things you kinda need to like cover them, which is a bit pants, but there you go. Or I'll just be invited as a celebrity, you know what I mean? But yeah, like in order to get invited to these things you need to cover them, so I will need to do like a vlog and some interviews and stuff while I'm there, but yeah. I'll get round to that. So you get to see that, but if you want to see me vlogging like just random shit that I do, because sometimes I do some really interesting stuff and then like this I forget to tell you about it. But anyway, I digress completely. But yes, let me know in the comment section below if like that's something you'd be interested in. I'm digressing completely here, but yeah, there was actually a fucking guy there. Like he was selling animus, he was selling like anime DVDs, and he was selling fucking hentai DVDs. I was like, are you fucking like, does this is this real? Like, what the actual? But yeah, like he was selling. I don't know what I'm doing with that one. Oh, that's my full beams, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, he was selling hentai. I was like, what the hell? I was like, you can tell that guy's right arm's fucking built like fuck. But honestly, it was like this wee, strange looking old fattian. And he was selling hentai. And I was like, wow, okay, if I was to draw a stereotypical hentai salesman, that would probably be it. Although I might have went more Asian as opposed to Scottish, but this is probably because I'm racist. It was just so strange. It was just like, it was just one of those really surreal things. And I saw a couple of hover arms for people taking photos, which was hilarious. I saw a couple of really terrible let's play, fucking hell. I see lots of terrible let's play all day, every day. That's just me watching my own videos. No, I saw some really horrible cosplay, like terrible, like fucking duct tape and cardboard style. Like it was so bad. I'd done all I could to stop myself from laughing. I mean, the sad thing was I wasn't cosplaying or anything. Cosplaying's actually been something that I would be interested in, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just kind of odd, isn't it? I don't know. It'd have to be good though. I'm one of those people. One of those people that if you do something, you do it to like the top of your abilities. You don't like half-arse it. If you got to half-arse it, you might as well have not done it in the first place. But like I said, that's just the kind of person I am. I understand that people get enjoyment out of it even if they can't like even if they can't make anything decent. I don't know. I don't know. I do have a Iron Man mask that I've been working on for fucking ages. It's kicking about that I might show you guys when I finally finish it. But I've been working on that for fucking donkeys, but it's gonna be epic. The thing is, like, whenever I work on it, it's gonna be fiberglass, and whenever I work on it, I'm like, I could just get, like, aluminum, or aluminium rather, and just, like, hammer this out properly, make, like, a proper fucking, just make a proper metal helmet as opposed to making it out of fiberglass, and then it looks so much cooler. And that's basically where I get to. Like, I could just, like, yeah, that's where I get to. I'm like, well, why do this when I could just make it so much better? And that says, that's, like I says before about the, mate, get out of there, because apparently that's the only place that I'm allowed to go in. But yeah, like I says before about, if you're going to do a job, do it right. Like, it's a blessing and a curse. Because not only are you, like, not only do I make sure that, that everything I do looks good, and it's actually fucking, like, it's worth doing, but it also takes me forever because I'm a complete and utter perfectionist. Oh. Oh, come on. Right, let's... Come on. There we go. Right, let's charge forward. Okay. Right, engine off. Let's have a kip. Ah. So yeah, there was definitely a fair bit of hover handing going on, which I find absolutely hilarious. It's like, hi, excuse me, can I put my hand around you for the photograph? Oh yeah, of course you can. And then they hover hand. It's like, Jesus. I didn't get any photographs of cosplayers, although there were a few crackers. There was some shiters, like proper shiters. But there were a few cracking cosplays as well. I suppose that's what you, like, expect from any of these things though, innit? Like, I've seen a few cosplayers at ye olde gaming conventions, and like there's been some absolute fucking shockers, man. Oh, if you want to see like some of the best cosplay ever, Google Sailor Bacon. It's it's Lars from Looking for Groups, a webcomic, and Least I Could Do, and he dresses up as Sailor Moon, but he's like a big guy. He's a big hairy guy with a beard, dressed up as Sailor Moon, and it's fucking glorious, man. It's so funny. That's like that's an example of cosplay done wrong, but it works. It's so funny. I suppose it just works, man. It just fucking works. I don't know, I always find that, like, feel free to chime in, like, if you've done any... Oh, I see you there, you wee sneaky bastard! Do you see him there hiding behind the bush? What a wank. Fucking cops in the UK aren't allowed to do that. Doesn't fucking stop them, but they're not allowed to do it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like, yeah, feel free to chime in any of the cosplay chat, like, in the comment section, but in my opinion, like, if you're gonna do cosplay, like, the issue with cosplay is there's so many, like, nylons and PVCs and stuff like that, and it just looks fake. Like, obviously, like, you're dressing up as a fucking anime character, like, I need to stop saying anime. an anime character, so you're gonna, like, obviously colors and stuff are a lot more vivid, but I don't know, man, you need to, it just all looks so plastic and fake, and that's what I dislike about it. Like, I think if you're going to do a cosplay, it needs to be more gritty, like weathered and stuff like that, as opposed to just clean and pristine. Fucking helicopters flying though, it's dangerous, mate. I don't know. Just, it's one of those things that when you see them, you're like, oh yeah, it's like cosplay, great. There was a few, and here's when you all call me a weeaboo. There was a few Kiritos from Sword Art Online. I mean, Sword Art Online is probably one of the most popular animes that aren't, like, mainstream, if that makes any sense. Some people will argue that it is mainstream, but I mean, like, it's not fucking Dragon Ball Z or Naruto or One Piece, any of that pish. Yeah, like, there was a few Kiritos from Sword Art Online, and there was a couple of them that were like I said, it's totally fake and crap, and then there was one guy that was like, I don't know, it was more cottony as opposed to nylon-y, like his jacket and stuff like that, and it was like, yeah, that looks a lot better because it's more natural as opposed to the man-made fibers that just look plasticky. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You probably know what I mean, but I don't know how to explain it properly. I don't know, make it look human-like as opposed to cartoony. Like, even if it is like a super cartoony thing, make it more human-like. Make it your own in order to make it seem like it fits. Like, that's what I think, anyway, personally, in my opinion. That's what differentiates a shitty cosplay from a great cosplay, or an okay cosplay from a great cosplay, is you're not emulating, you're bringing it into our world as opposed to just plucking it from theirs. There you go. Fucking lessons to be learned with Steejo right here. I think I got my point across. What else? Was there anything else? Oh yeah, overall thoughts on Rycon in Glasgow. It was the first ever Rycon, which is why my mates were kind of excited to go. They're like, oh, it's the first one, they might like pull out all the stops. Nah, it's pish. Proper pish. Yeah, it was just crap. There was like hardly anything there. There's nothing really interesting. There's a few fucking lectures on cosplaying. Jesus. Fucking slit your wrists right there. I probably shouldn't make that type of joke, should I? I'll be fucking compared to Leafy next. Oh, you're worse than Leafy! Kill yourself! I'm actually very tempted to do a video on this full Leafy shenanigans that have been going on. Because I believe I've got a very unique perspective on this. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just getting a bit fucking sick of the like the full herd mentality and like the dogpiling that seems to happen. And it just like really fucking winds me up. It's like it's cool to hate on people, and that really pisses me off. And I've actually got a few things to talk about in that regard as well. Specifically with regards to the actions of my fellow YouTubers and how some of them are completely out of line with regards to things like this. And I understand that... how can I put this? I understand that, like, at the end of the day, YouTubers are human, but to me, I treat my YouTube channel as a business. Like, it's how I pay my bills. And with that comes a modicum of professionalism. Not so much like, I mean, I make fucking all sorts of daft jokes in my videos, but I mean, there's a right way to go about things and there's a wrong way to go about things. I don't know, man. If you want to hear any more about that, just let me know and I'll do like a soapbox. I'll do a soapbox episode on it. I really shouldn't be doing many soapbox episodes because, like, it takes a lot of time out of my day. and it means that I can't do a lot of other stuff if I'm doing soapbox, because I need to write a script and stuff like that, so I just don't go off on crazy fucking tangents like I usually do. But which is why it's one of the Patreon goals. www.patreon.com/Steejo and all that jazz. Oh fuck. But yeah, that's why it's one of the Patreon goals, because it does take a lot of time out of my day to do, and it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Like, excuse me. Who is this fucking guy, man? Honestly, the fuck was that, dickhead? So yeah, but I really want to do like a soapbox while it's still kind of relevant and fresh in people's minds. I don't know. Saying that, I done a soapbox on copyright, and I get like I get a good few views on that, even now, like miles after the time that I done it. So I suppose it's one of those pertinent things that everyone's kind of interested in, regardless of when it happens. But obviously this Leafy thing isn't going to be. I mean, it's probably already beyond that, but that's not really. It's not really a Leafy that I want to talk about. It's more the mentality that comes across people when shit like this happens. I don't know. Obviously, my American Truck Sim thing isn't going to get seen by everyone, which is why it's like I'm talking about doing a Photoshop a soapbox on it. I don't know. There's just some attitudes within the YouTuber community that need to be fucking addressed. Because some people are so fast just to throw other people under the bus for no fucking reason. There's no benefit of the doubt. There's never benefit of the doubt. Ah! I'm not gonna go into it, because I'll just get annoyed. Oh shit, I didn't realise that we were 55. I probably will. I'm going to be recording the next episode of this like straight after this one, because I'm getting ready to go to I-57. Oh. So yeah, I probably will end up like going into it all by the time I'm finished. By the time I'm finished recording all of these tonight. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, man, it's just one of those things. It's just really been winding me up lately. Let's just speed up. I think in the next episode I'm probably going to talk to you about like the shit that's been going on with the channel lately. If you've probably all noticed that there's been a bit of a lack of content. I'm going to cover like some of that crap in the next episode. Because, I mean, like I says when I started doing American Truck Sim, this is essentially Storytime with Steejo. Because, yeah, I mean, like there's a lot of downtime while I'm just driving from place to place, and oh fuck! Seen that coming. That's okay. Let's just. I was gonna say we'll probably just make it round there. That was my fault, man. Of course it was my fault. I'm driving the fucking truck. You moron. I'm such an idiot sometimes. I was too busy thinking about what I was talking about. My mama don't like you. She likes everyone. That song's been stuck in my head for fucking ages. Right, if you're wondering what I'm doing, why I'm doing a wee runabout, is because it's better to park driver's side than it is to park far side. Because I can do this. There we go. Alright, and straighten up. There we are. Right, let's swing our arse end out a bit. Swing your arse end round and round. Alright. Nice. Pressure tank delivered. Another 11 grand. That's what I'm talking about. Got 28 G's right now. We can still borrow 200. That's the thing, man. Like, that's 150 we could get rid of right there. With 2 loans. Like, if we took out the 200,000, we'd have 230. We'd be able to repay. That'd be 250. Yeah, we still can't swing it to get 3 of them. So otherwise, there's just no fucking point. But yes, that's going to have to do us for this episode. So do remember, if you've enjoyed the episode, to drop a like down below and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But I've been CJ, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.